Ahoy, my name is Santi, and this is my review for Toby, the Secret Mine from the Xbox One. This review is in partnership with BigBossBattle.com, who've kindly given me the review code from publisher Head Up Games. This review is 100% my own opinion, and I'm not being paid for it, even though I keep trying to drive bright people to do so. So what is Toby the Secret Mine? Well, Toby the Secret Mine is a bit like a limbo clone, which in itself isn't a bad thing. So what is the premise for Toby? Well, like Limbo, there is no narrative, and the game relies you to interpret what you see with your own eyes to help expand the story. Seemingly deliberate, the game reveals very little other than some big, taller characters that look rather like you, but with red eyes, are kidnapping your mates, and it's up to you to go and help rescue them. Now, there is a variety of crazy safety hazards which the big guys leave for you, and you basically have to get past these and get to the end and find the characters that you're looking for. So what about the gameplay? Well, this is where Limbo and Toby differ. The action here takes place against gorgeous backdrops that change from level to level, and this aids the less complex levels as the backdrops distract from some cases the lack of challenge. But don't get me wrong, there is a lot of puzzles here and insane solutions for you to try and work out. However, the big thing about this game is more about precision and control of your character rather than the actual puzzles themselves. And this is where the actual precision of the actual gameplay works really, really well. The control system is perfect on this, absolutely perfect, and it has to be. This 2D puzzle platformer is similar, but it does give it its own unique feel. The puzzles of this game I found a little bit too easy. It's generally just moving a box around into a correct location or pulling a lever in a particular way whilst pressing a switch. In fact, the most challenging part of the game I actually found wasn't to do with the puzzle at all. It was actually having to jump from platform to platform whilst under a time limit. If you look on the right hand side, this is a particular level where you literally have to get to the other side whilst an avalanche is coming behind you, and if you make a small mistake or jump in the wrong area, you're dead. This is where, though, how they have got something absolutely perfect, and that is the save system. The save system here is done perfectly, and it's about 3 or 4 automatic saves throughout the whole levels, so you don't have to go straight back to the beginning again and redo the whole blooming thing. Besides the puzzles, there is something else you have to. You have to find your family, brothers and sisters. Basically, these are hidden around the levels, and these can vary from 1 or 2 per level to 3 or 4. Now, there is 21 levels overall, and I must admit, I found this to be a bit of a quick game. I completed it within about 3 to 4 hours, and I do know I have heard people doing a speed run within an hour. And once you've collected all your family, there really isn't much replayability or any effort to go back to it. And this leads me on to the graphics of the game. The graphics of the game is spot on and fantastic. Each of the 21 levels are stunning to look at and absolutely beautiful and crisp. There's been a lot of thought and a lot of talent that's worked on each of these levels. Toby utilises a large variety of colour over the span of the levels, which helps differentiate the levels as well as to make each level a joy to complete. The large swath of colours used here is absolutely fantastic. It avoids a bleak tone as levels showcase large areas of darkness despite the abundance of colour. The graphics itself is clear, crisp, and just a joy to look at. One thing, I actually went back to other levels just to see them again and see if I'd spotted, missed something in the background or the foreground. It has been done with dedication and perfection. And this leads me on to the sound for the game. As like the graphics, the sound has been really well done and thought about. The depth here has been done. The sound is crisp and clear, and if you actually got a headset on, has a great vibration to it. Everything is individual and specific, so anything from the actual buzz saws to your character actually being squished to hear his bones crunching to his little because when he doesn't want to do anything, to this cheerful little music, which is different on each level. Everything's been done really well here, and to be honest with you, it's one thing I couldn't complain about. It is really crisp, clear, and it works nicely for the game. And this leads me on to the rating of the game. Now, I rate games in order of avoid, rent, great purchase, and must own. My rating for this game is rent, and this is for the following reasons. The game is beautiful to look at and enjoyable to play. However, it is incredibly short, and the puzzles themselves aren't that challenging. The problem with this is it also is about $9 and about 8 UK pounds, and really I would expect a little bit more than that, maybe double the amount of levels, to be honest. Do I believe this is a Limbo knockoff? No, this is its own game in its own right, but because the fact there is not much replayability after you've completed the 21 levels, it does feel it leaves you wanting, and not in a good way. I would rather have a lot more levels, and then this would be higher up in my rating skills. Don't get me wrong, this is a great little game, but for the price and the fact what you're getting out of it, replayability, it's too quick for me. It's done and dusted too quickly. Overall, though, the game is really fun and enjoyable to play, and its own stylized, it works perfectly for it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please leave your comment below. I do like to hear what you think, and if you have bought it, tell me what you think of the game. Am I right? Am I wrong? Please comment. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I shall leave you to it, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.